The
I'm gonna go make some food.
you had been sleeping in that day, and the sound of battle, or mostly the scream of a woman, is what rouses you.
It arouses me.
Rouses, wakes up,
Get the
stirs
fuck
into
outta here,
action.
CJ.
And not just your day.
What direction is it coming from, Maury? Can we tell?
No, not you people. Ken.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't see myself on the bottom of the screen.
I popped you back into existence.
I see Ken. I can move Ken.
I know
What
you
will I
can.
do with all this power?
Because for some reason I have to make you able to control something if I want you to see a nameplate.
Plus,
Ken Savage.
So Ken, would you tell us what you do at the sound of a woman screaming? As you get up, you can actually see the group of people assembled around a cart, as well as the basically the empty masks of the lupine phantasms that accosted them. One man is picking them up off the ground and putting them. Are you putting them in a pack?
Yeah, they go in the backpack.
Going in a pack. Can everyone up there, starting with CJ and going down, like as you are on the board, describe yourselves?
Wait.
Visually, describe yourself.
Oh, shit.
If you click my name in my character sheet, it's
Yeah.
an auto fallen sword, and look at that picture, roughly something like that. I'm 6'1", elven, male. I don't know, but medium build, holding a large sword.
Alright, let's see. Alright. I am a 123-year-old elf. Though I'm old, I don't look my age.
Elves are...
Actually, no, that's like being 23, CJ.
I know. So, like, even though my bio picture looks like an old elf, I'm not that old. But that's a general rough idea of what I look like. I'm 5... Shit, how tall am
I? How tall am I? The elf asks to himself. That's fine. We can move over to Blake. Blake.
Like medium, small dwarf, and a young, and an angry, kind of bloody from the last battle. Also bagpipes everywhere.
On the cart is the fling Mina Fisher. She's currently lying on the cart on top of some of the more soft goods, with a blanket draped over her stomach area. You can see a small bit of red on the blanket draped over her. In front of the cart is Colin, a older man you've actually seen on the road earlier, a few days back. He was heading the other direction. Colin's got a graying beard, tired-looking face, but overall, he seems to be in good health despite the attack. His horse, Feral, is no worse for wear. A couple of thorns still stuck in its mane from the hail of thorns cast earlier in the fight. And how about Mr. Sweet?
I am a 6-foot-tall human, and that's all you need to know for now.
You're dressed primarily in black and
Black
armor.
and chainmail, black and shield.
And we've already discussed the other one. So Ken, what do you do?
I slowly approach them and ask them if they're okay.
Remember, you can move your token now, or you should be able to. Do you untie your horse, or do you bring...
I leave my horse there.
Okay.
I want to take his horse.
So describe yourself, Ken. Says the chaotic good person, I take his horse.
He's chaotic. He took the horse to bring it to him, clearly.
Yeah, jeez.
I'm a 5'11" human monk. I have green eyes, brown hair. I have some scars on my back from a recent attack. I'm grizzled for being a combat veteran.
He's got that military look to him.
Do you like pina coladas and long walks in the rain?
CJ. little more serious there.
The last walk in the rain was pretty eventful, as I was attacked by zombies.
Where are you from?
If you need to like get an actual name for a place, let me just grab one real fast. Vebar.
Vebar? Okay.
It's
Why-
relatively far south from here. Just to give Ken some information on that city. They have a monastery as well.
Yeah, that place.
Yeah, we did, Blake.
Colin looks over at you. Go ahead.
What brings you over to the woods?
I was traveling to finish or complete my monastery rites, and I was camping out to get rid of the storm while I was attacked.
Well, what attacked you? Are you by yourself?
I had 2 zombies attack me. I was minorly wounded by one of them, but I managed to kill both of them.
Were you sick?
No, I don't feel it at all.
And where are you headed?
I was heading. Well, I'll just go wherever I can go. I was heading west in the meantime, looking for the next town, see what I can do there, help people, help the community.
I'm sorry, guys. I am so disoriented from this last fight. What's going on? I am a little confused. Quite honestly, I'm a little confused.
Real life or game life?
Both.
Okay.
Because I'm disoriented in game, but I'm literally confused right now as to what's going on.
We were attacked by a bunch of wolves passing through, heading to Lorik, and Liz pretty much died, but didn't die. And we killed all the wolves and camped. I guess we licked our wounds for the most part. Planning our next move to move south and get out. And here we encountered Mr. Ken Savage.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Allow me to confer with my group.
Yes, says Colin, looking over at you, then looking back over to Ken. I've seen this man a few times on the road, usually along the path here. Doesn't seem that bad of a sort. You know you can say those out loud.
I know, but you were speaking,
Yeah, it's
and I was
okay.
making it more like we were conferring as a team, such that Ken can't tell, just to make it,
I got it.
All right.
Yeah, Ken would be able to hear us, but he wouldn't be able to see us typing.
I know, right? It's a joke. Just ignore the chat, Ken.
Let's get
Obviously, you're
can I
good.
do an
Obviously,
insight
you're gonna join our team, but there's some RP to this, okay? We're not just gonna be like, "Hey, Ken, fuck you. You're by yourself." But hold on.
Hey, Thack and CG, I guess. Are you guys here?
Yeah. Well, Tech, I don't know, but I am. What's up?
Do you have any Titan stickers?
No, I don't really collect stickers, dude.
Oh, because they're worth like hella money right now. Because Titan just like ended.
I know.
Rip,
Yeah.
boys. Dude, I'm about to come up with $200.
Nice. All right.
Boy!
Thank you, Eric. Thank you.
What's your name?
These nuts.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, not you.
Oh no, I'm losing.
I go by
God damn it,
Ken.
Eric. Well, we're going west to Lorik. Actually, east, right?
Sorry
Technically.
about
We're going
that.
east.
We're going east to Lorik. There's nothing really left behind us to the west.
Do you guys mind if I travel with you guys to the next town?
That's cool with me. You'll be in the front with me.
All right, I need to get my horse.
See, it would have been a good idea for me to get his horse.
Oh,
Yes,
shut
indeed.
up, CJ. Yeah, get his horse and kill him.
Fuck you guys.
Just like straight axe him in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, what class are you? Or what is
Monk-
your occupation,
monk.
Ken?
Oh, yeah, you
monk,
said
monk.
monk.
Oh.
Alright, well. Heading south.
Does the gray out tuck in Colin? Does that mean he's dead?
Where?
No, he's just gray. I couldn't find a better image for that face.
Okay.
No.
Dead is that little skull icon on the top right for the little lupine phantasms.
All right, I'm riding my horse.
Okay, that's
Alright.
fine.
Maury, we're heading south. New map?
You're heading south?
Yeah.
South.
Okay. Give me a second to grab a new map. Actually, first I'm going to throw you back to the world map. Welcome back to the world map, the return.
Did you draw it?
I drew this, yeah.
It's pretty good.
This awful mess. Anyhow, after a relative day of traveling, you've traveled another about 15 miles. The muck makes it a lot harder on the cart and the horses, not to mention your own feet. But as night sets in, you reach a house. It's a looks like a wooden house for the most part, but solid stone at the bottom of it, so near the foundation. The front door is currently closed, but has a note next to it. And I'm moving you over here. Okay, welcome to the rest. I'm moving your tokens.
Was it Colin's house?
It's actually, as Colin tells you as he walks up, this is a rest stop. A local wizard
Haberdashery.
lets us use it.
Fair. Well,
As long as no one disturbs his own personal study. If you have questions about specific things, ask me and I will answer them in the order they are asked.
where is this mage's study?
The study is the room to the western part that is closed off by an iron door.
Can you give me like a scenery description?
The area around the hut is primarily dirt. However, it seems much drier here than anywhere else, as if something's stopping rain from falling directly on it. Past the dryish patch of land is forest, much like the rest of the road, but there's a small path coming off of the main road to this hut. The note that was on the door said a number of things, but primarily, do not enter my study or the eastern room. You're free to use any supplies in the main section of the building. Beyond that, I have no other requirements.
What supplies are available to us?
General foodstuffs, mostly dried meats and some fruits.
Hey, Colin, do you have any drink?
Colin stands up from the chair he's currently sitting in and says, yeah, just give me a moment. still back on the cart. Begins to hobble over. His joints obviously are not doing well as he's aged.
Is he drunk?
No, he's just a old man.
Old man. Maury, how's food gonna work? How often do we need to eat food? What determines hunger and what do rations actually?
Rations, I'm basically counting as a day. I'm not making you do the 3 squares unless you
Okay.
want to do that as a group.
So if we had
do
10
this.
right now, we should be down to 7. Or
Essentially,
okay.
So you said there's dried meat.
there is indeed dried meat.
How much dried meat?
Are we looking in ration numbers, or are we looking
Yeah,
like
let's just
pounds?
equate that to a daily value of meat.
And I
There's
also want to
about,
add this.
for an individual, there are about 30 total rations of meat kept here, mostly from local deer and a few more rather exotic-looking pieces.
I'm gonna take 10 of those.
I will also take 10.
Colin returns into the room, rolling a barrel in front of him. The barrel itself is not particularly large, more like a pony keg.
Yo ho ho.
Oh, hi, Liz exists now.
Hi,
It's okay.
Liz.
She's dead in a bed anyway.
Not completely dead, but
Mostly
not
dead.
very much conscious.
Oh, yeah.
Filled our
90%
body with
dead.
life.
Colin rolls the tiny keg into the center of the rug in front of the fireplace, and then sits back down on a chair near it.
Can I ask
Liz,
Colin? Can I ask Colin if he knows the wizard that lives here?
yeah, Ernst is a good guy. It's just, I wouldn't go snooping around his things.
What kind of magic does he deal with?
Conjuration, alchemy, small bit of evocation, and, if I'm being completely honest, a bit of necromancy.
Is there any way that I can maybe... No, there's no way we can sense if there's anything around, right? Like, anything
No.
on the other side of that wall.
I'll let you do perception checks on that.
Can I do a
Can
divine
I do
sense?
an insight roll?
Yeah, I would do what the man says as well.
About the necromancy, he had a dog when he was younger and buried it in the back, and when he finally came into his power, as it were, he resurrected the old thing.
Dog?
Yeah, he takes it with him wherever he goes. So, what were you saying, Spencer?
I'm gonna do a divine sense.
Okay. Do you want me to whisper you that, or do you want me to tell it out loud?
Whisper it to me.
Okay.
Renato pours himself a drink, grabs some of his meat, and eats that shit. But no, realistically speaking, I eat and drink and relax by the fire. Yeah, Liz, we had to make a decision. It's like either you died or you're going to be out of a commish for a little bit.
You're not going to be out for that long. But yeah, you will be having a little bit of unconsciousness.
Okie dokie. I guess I'll just sit here unconscious.
Someone might want to try a medicine roll to help fix a bit more.
I mean,
I know we might have someone who has something to help her out as well.
Let me check.
Yes, I understand that. Sorry, I'm trying to write yours right now.
oh, it's fine. Are we talking like bleeding out, dead, stabilized?
We're talking about stabilized, but having a hard time returning to consciousness.
Could I go outside and use my survival trait
To look for?
to look for herbs or some kind of natural medicine for Liz?
You could, yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna lay on hands for 10.
Full 10. That brings her back up to 11 in that case. And functionally, that'll be waking up in about 30 minutes. Describe how a paladin of Lyra lays someone on hands.
So I'm gonna go here. Have you seen Karate Kid?
Yes.
Yeah.
all
You
the
know
time.
the Mr. Miyagi where he just
Yeah.
like rubs his hands together really
That's
fast?
fucking dope.
I'm gonna rub my hands together really fast, and it's just gonna start making mist.
Okay.
Then I'm just gonna
Alright.
slowly waft the mist over the body.
I thought you were supposed to massage it in.
I mean, the whole body's dead. It won't work.
I will. It depends on if people want to take a short rest before they start inevitably rifling through people's things. Can you give me that survival?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it, Maury. I don't know what it's under.
Again, a small clarification. If you want to get in those rooms, you're going to have to figure out
Oh,
some
there
way
it
to
is.
pick those locks.
Oh,
Or
they're
you
locked
could
though?
try to, or you could try
Oh,
to
I see
batter
it.
them
Okay.
down.
Maury, since I'm a soldier, is that why I get a +2 to survival?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it came from survival. It's one of your classes.
Oh,
That is
8.
unfortunate. You found a herb that can be used to numb wounds.
Okay.
Bit of a local anesthetic when ground up with water.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I'll drug her up a little bit so she can at least kind of be with us.
The healing from the mists is a rather interesting process. As it enters the body, it seems to move along where the veins are.
Can we take a short rest before we start doing anything? Like maybe after all this
That's
getting
the
her
whole
up.
point. That's the whole point. So I drug Liz up. That's essentially what I do. I grind it up, mix it with some water, and feed it to her. And finish my food and drink. What time is it, Maury?
You're just after sunset. You don't have an exact time.
Okay.
Can I get perception rolls from Ken, Onato, and Aranis? All right.
Nice, Ken.
All three of you can hear something, in addition to the pacing of Rick's suite. Over here, where the pointer currently is against this wall, particularly here and here, you can hear something sort of rubbing against metal. Very hard to hear, as if the wall is quite thick.
Can you repeat the letter he left? Or he found?
The letter says that you are welcome to any supplies in the main room. However, my study and any other locked doors are off limits.
Well, what do you
Also,
want to do, guys?
Aramis particularly feels a draft of air coming from the door he's next to.
Ken rolled a 20.
Yes, he did. After modifiers.
Oh, touche.
Well, you want to investigate the room or not?
Hmm.
Does anybody else hear that?
There's a draft coming from this room.
What kind of things did you say he brings back to life?
All I ever saw was the dog.
Just
You haven't heard of him keeping anything around here?
Keeping only the dog.
Ken, what did you say attacked you?
2 zombies. They had their mouths and eyes sealed shut, I believe.
Okay.
While you're talking, Mina begins to regain consciousness. You can overhear conversations now, Liz.
Oh, good.
Can I do a perception check and check in the keyhole?
Yes, you may. The room smells of
Did you see anything out there, sweet?
No, I
smells
didn't see
very
anything.
musty, and as though oak had just been burned from sweet censer. What you can see in there is primarily darkness, and since you do not possess dark vision, all you can tell is that there's something moving near the doors. Oh, door, excuse me.
How far is this house from where I was attacked?
This house is a good, probably over 15 miles, actually.
Onato, do you see anything through that peephole?
Yeah, move over, Ken. I'll look.
Also, Landrick Kamar and Rick Sweet can hear Mina mumbling.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Blind ass elf.
Dude, I get the worst roll.
You see a room in grayscale, and it's got a wooden floor and what looks like a hole on the eastern part of it.
A
A
hole?
hole?
A hole.
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go with him.
The hole's in the floor, mind you. Can I get perception checks from both of you as you do this, and anyone else who joins?
Fan out.
I'll stay in the room.
The
Watch the door.
scrabbling seems to move a bit, as if one of the things making the noise
There we
is
go.
following the sound of the others moving.
I
Right.
rolled an 18.
Sweet's still moving around things.
Am I fully conscious yet, or just coming to?
You're coming to, but after I describe this, you'll be conscious enough to move. You've been healed for 11 from 1.
Okay, so I'm at 11, or I'm at 12.
12.
Okay.
For both Aranis and Onato, you both see what looks like holes that have been filled in and then patched over. The holes are about 1.5 feet wide in diameter, and if you remove the actual patching on the top of it, you see that they curve down and towards the building.
Say that one more time.
If you uncover them completely and look down, you can see that the holes move down
Like a tunnel.
and then towards the building, like a tunnel. Yeah.
Like a tunnel. Okay. Get
Alright.
inside. Get inside right now.
Oh, what's the hurry? Asks Colin.
Whoever lives here has some experiments he keeps locked up, and it looks like they've been running loose. And based on what Mr. Ken Savage over there told us, I think a few of them have already been loose.
Oh no, Ernst's a good man. Here, drink. Your friend over there is.
Something doesn't feel right.
Yeah, don't drink it.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
I need your big, strong hands here by the door in case anything happens.
What?
Oh.
Bar the doors.
There's also a pair of windows flanking the door and a window on the west and east side as well.
Oh, that's what those things are. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep watch by this window and door over here.
It's night 2 now. Why did you bring us here, old man?
I don't. What? I've stopped by here numerous times.
I'm gonna edge over towards the window and see if I can see anything outside. It
Can
is
I
dark, right?
Can I try to intimidate him for answers?
Yeah, try. And tell me how you're intimidating him.
I rolled a 21.
Tell me how you're intimidating him. Other
How
than,
tall is
I
this
rolled
man?
a 21, motherfucker.
How
He's about 5.
Oh,
Took out my wizard dice and I just threw it on the ground.
He's about 5'7". He's slouched over. He would be 5'7" if he wasn't slouched.
Well, I kneel down to his level and get like an inch from his face. You better start talking right now, old man.
I question the group. How'd you meet Colin? And where'd you find him at?
We did an errand back in. Fuck, what was the name of the town?
Corhagen.
We did an errand for a friend or an acquaintance of his back in Corhagen, and he promised us travel and coin. Well, we got the coin, and this is the man that's supposed to be helping us to Lork.
Greyhand was very specific. Go wherever you wanted. I just knew that this was a nice rest house.
What's the wizard's name that lives here?
Ernst.
And where is this man?
He's probably out gathering ingredients. He's an herbalist.
I thought he was a wizard.
Yes, a wizard who specializes in alchemy.
Do I see
Wait.
anything out of that window, by the way?
Give me a roll, or are you just looking for base perception?
I guess I give you a roll. Fuck.
CJ, you lagged out.
Yeah.
Well, I'm also going to look at your base perception, which would be, I think, 12, somewhere around that.
I think so.
Okay. You don't see any movement out there aside from the wind moving the trees.
One of you check out the other window.
Give me a roll for perception.
Is Liz Mina?
Yeah.
Yes.
And she's
Okay.
able to, speak and move around again.
You should switch to your character name so we know if you're actually RPing.
Oh, how do I do that? I
Below
was.
the chat
Below.
box.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Hey, Mina, is anything missing from your inventory, by the way?
Better not be the prize I got yesterday. No, nothing is missing. Surprisingly enough.
Can I do it? Insight roll on Colin?
Yes. Also, Aranis had asked someone to look out the other window.
Yeah, one of y'all. Psst, Blake.
There's one over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a large enough window and low enough that you can look out directly.
Ooh, it's a low window.
What you can tell, Ken, is that this man is pretty much drunk and thinks relatively highly of Ernst. Also, for Kamar, you're able to see out into the wood. You see a brief flash of motion. However, as you manage to track it with your eyes, you realize it's just a doe. Give me your, you can use investigation or perception for you, Mina.
What kind of door is this? What the material is?
The material of the door that Mina's looking at?
Yeah.
Iron.
Well then.
It's got a actual lock and knob on it as well. And what Mina sees in there, albeit briefly, outside of the hole in the eastern side of the room in the bottom of the ground, you see a clawed hand as it sort of scrapes against where the keyhole is. I see the little lady's up again, says Colin, trying to change the subject. You know, that guy in the black, he did something with his hands. Missed? Now you're standing up again. I thought those wolves got you good. Usually there's a light show, but it missed.
There's something behind this door, guys, and it's got claws. I don't think I want to open this.
I don't know how safe I feel about staying here.
As
Yeah, I don't
you
wanna stay
look
here.
through, you also saw that the walls of the room are lined with metal.
So it's
The
not like they're
metal
getting
is
out that
also
way.
inscribed with various runes on it.
What do you think, guys? Pop
It's too
it
late
open,
to travel.
or
Too late to
Importantly, is
travel.
there treasure in there?
Not
I
that
doubt it.
room. There's another room to the west that is also closed. And I gotta check something in the house. Be right back.
yeah, I'll be back.
I'm gonna
in
do a
like
perception
minute.
check.
I'm gonna get some water real quick.
Ken, you don't have dark vision. You can't see in it.
I'll go for it then.
Well, we
I
gotta
guess
wait
if
for
it
Rory
rolls,
to get back.
yeah, I gotta
You'll
roll from.
perceive, like,
So,
sound and stuff.
while you guys wait, I wanna,
I'm back.
you wanna party at Howl at the Moon?
You?
Yeah, cause then like when I went to Wilson's thing, you sign up, and then I guess I got picked and I won
Nice.
more $1 drinks.
Too late to travel. You don't really get much of a choice but to stay here. We'll keep watch.
Keyhole, whatever. Typo.
Can you give me your roll? Looks like a standard study. There's a rug in the center of the room, a bed with a footlocker at the end of it, and a desk to the right. If you look very hard, something looks strange near the eastern wall of that room. It's on the floor. It's a slightly raised area, and through the keyhole and with your own keen eye, you can see that the ground slightly shimmers there.
Are there any traps? Can I see any traps through this?
You don't think there are any traps? You see a couple of runes inside of the lock that glow dimly, but they don't have any meaning that would entail a active trap, as in something that would hurt you. You'd think from your limited study and perhaps talking to Kemar that they might be alarm runes. They could tell the person that you've opened the door.
Alarm runes, huh? How would we dismantle those?
That's a good question. You can make an arcana.
Well, I gotta open the door first. Or do I have to check to see if I'll set it off?
You can make an arcana, or you can make a thieves' tool. And I can make a secret roll if you make the thieves' tool only.
Is there space underneath the door where you can see a little bit better?
Door actually rests heavily on the floor.
Fuck.
There's magic behind this door, and I'm fairly sure those are alarms. Do you want me to open it?
No.
Kemar, you could possibly disable this.
Could now.
You've got enough experience with magic, even though you have to use your bagpipes and voice the channel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play
You
that
guys want-
completely.
You guys want this open or not?
Is there any way for you to disarm the trap? Maybe I could just pop the lock manually?
Hey, Mr. Sweet and Onato.
Hmm.
In case anything pops off, we should probably edge near the other door.
Yeah, there's something behind that one that's kind of weird.
Staying
Yeah.
out of this.
Just saying.
Alright, so what do I roll to open this door now?
Gotta wait on Maury.
What you need to roll is you need to either roll an arcana or an int saving throw. You can also roll a performance if you want because of your nature as a bard.
I'll do the performance then.
So he has to disarm, then I still have to open it then.
Mm-hmm. And
Uh,
sorry, go ahead.
Take out my bagpipes and play this thrilling tune in an attempt to disarm the alarms.
Okay. A small handful of sparks of purple pop out of the keyhole. You're pretty sure that's disarmed it.
Okay.
It's all you, Mina.
You guys ready? Hopefully I can open it. It's just a
Right.
thieves' tool dice, right?
Yeah.
I also checked this door to make sure it's firmly sealed.
It's definitely sealed.
Okay.
The door and the latch actually click open, and the door itself begins to move outward, opening. The room is now visible.
So a trunk, bed, desk.
Landrick, follow her in there. The rest
There's
of us will stay out here.
also what appears to be a dresser over here. The shimmering was coming from around this area when you had looked in earlier.
Maury, did we
I-
come from the east or the west?
I don't see your
West.
flag, so I can't tell.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you don't have to see the flag. Did you see the this? You see this?
Oh, now I see that, yeah. It's coming across the wall?
It's around here on the floor.
Okay. Well, I'd like to investigate that.
Okay. Tell me how you're investigating it.
Mostly looking around, seeing if there's any runes that I can recognize.
Any touching of anything or no?
No, just looking.
From all you can tell is that area of the room is obviously illusory. There's probably something hidden under that.
I'm gonna
Okay.
investigate what's on top of this desk over here.
Okay, I don't need to roll for that unless you're looking for something very... Okay. The collected works on there seem to be a log of experiments, as well as a couple observations on the nature of those cursed by the blood of the dead god. His experiments seem to deal with using herbs as an attempt to cure those who have been completely tainted. Inside the dresser, you find a number of robes as well as traveling clothes. One of the robes appears to be heavily covered in bits of plate armor stuck to the robe.
Plate armor?
Plates of metal.
So like a
Extra-
reinforced rope?
Plates of armor etched with runes stuck to a mage's robe.
Anyone
Ken wants to see the
need
book.
ropes?
In the actual drawers on the desk, you see a couple of bottles, Landry. One of the bottles happens to say, not say, but have a little tag on it. It says, Blood of the God. Another one says, Antidote Attempt 1, Antidote Attempt 2. About 4 of those there. If you reference back to his notes, both with all 4 of them are listed as failures.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't think we should be messing with this stuff.
There's something weird on the floor. Why don't you go take a look?
Where?
Just scan the items and put it back where you found them.
Fine.
Did the notes say anything about how the experiments were failures, or just that they were failures?
Yes, some of them do. Do you want to read a few of them?
Yes, I do.
The first one, concerning Antidote Attempt 1, involves a woman from a nearby village who drank from one of the streams where the blood flows into. She had degenerated, according to the log, that from the imbibing of the blood, and had become a sort of clawed fiend. His attempt to cure her resulted in her regaining some of her sanity, but not changing form. She It reports that she still felt the hunger inside of her. The subject also displayed a great deal of revulsion at their current form and was found dead in the cell later. Do you want to read another entry?
Sure.
Okay, first Mina, then. Under the bed are a collection of other books, most of them dealing with the blood and the death of the god. Give me an investigation roll. Unfortunately, searching through that, you don't find anything that seems particularly helpful outside of just cursory materials regarding scholarly research. The next entry is about antidote number 2. The second antidote was administered to a man who ate fish that had been tainted. He is said to have become a cannibal in the town. The attempts to treat him ended with the body itself starting to fall apart into pieces. The list of herbs is quite long, and many of them are poisonous. Do you want to continue reading those?
Yes, I do.
The third entry is actually completely scratched out. And underneath the scratch out is the words "never again" written hard on the parchment. The fourth entry, however, details a attempt to cure a young boy, and the apparent result was that the child was actually cured. However, they were only reached immediately after they had drank from the tainted stream. The actual potion seems to be a mix of purgatives and expectorants.
Should probably write that down. Somebody. Don't mess with
Type
this
slash
stuff.
Type slash what?
ME.
Oh, okay.
It's like an
Alright.
emo.
Alright, I want to investigate those pictures of the abominations.
Okay. I don't need a roll for this, but I will say that a couple of them, particularly ones that are labeled victims that are beyond, basically labeled as infected that will not be curable. They are the ones that had attacked you earlier. A couple of the ones that say antidote failures also resemble what attacked you, but not to the same extent. Eventually, you come across an entry that says antidote 3 attempts, and the third ones have their mouths completely covered by skin, and only their eyes remaining. It also shows a series of runes carved onto their body, and referencing a binding spell to prevent them from attacking. The note about a binding spell seems to be very recent, as though it was something they only recently decided to do. Perhaps even a week ago.
Do I need to roll since I looked out the window or no?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
What am I rolling? Persuasion or perception?
Perception.
Yeah.
Yeah, out there, fuck it. Fuck it. Just fucking trees.
The gas
Which
is still growing,
bottles?
guys.
Which bottles were labeled in there, you said?
1, 2, 4, and black blood.
Okay, I take all those bottles while no one's in the room to see me.
You
Hey.
can make another attempt, Savage. More forest. This time, you do see something strange, though. A bit of a skeletal figure running between the bushes. Skeletal and on all fours. However, it's running away from your current location.
What are my horses doing?
The horses haven't actually made a sound. If anyone goes out to check them, most of them will be at a trough, either eating or drinking. It's around this time, Mina, that I need you to give me I'm gonna go ahead and say intellect throw.
Saving throw?
Yeah. Same with Landrick.
Intellect, you said?
Yeah. From the desk arcs a series of bolts of light. They miss Mina Fisher, and one of them, however, hits Kamar for 3 damage. Another bolt happens to hit right here, seemingly drawn there as it veers and then arcs towards it.
I don't see where you where it hit.
Right here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Do you see my green?
Yeah.
Dispelling the illusion and revealing a trap door.
You okay, Landrick?
I'll be fine.
Alright. Is this trapdoor actually trapped?
Trap door, as in it's a door on the floor.
So there's nothing, alarm, seal.
Give me a perception or investigation. As you're tracing around it, looking, perhaps testing a little bit, a finger falls on a rune momentarily. It flares up and then slowly fades away. The clasp on the other side of the side facing you, basically the lock, pops open, and the trapdoor opens itself.
I'd like to take a look inside without actually going in.
Inside is a well-lit room, littered with stills and tables, various herbs spread around on shelves. Additionally, there appear to be a number of potions on the tables, more notes, all sorts of alchemical devices.
What's going on with Colin?
I think
Colin?
he's passed out.
He's getting pissed drunk.
Okay.
Alright. Whoever this place belongs to has a creepy underground lab. I'm not going down there.
We should leave. Or
I
at least get out of
agree
it.
wholeheartedly.
We either
I'm
travel
fine
at
with
night.
You don't want to investigate the other room?
It's
No,
got something with claws that is moving around. I
really
can
don't
open it
wanna-
if you'd like me to.
Really don't
Let's-
want to open that door.
Yeah, let's not.
Sounds like it was chained up.
Yeah.
So what is short rest timer? I forget.
It's about 30 minutes to 2 hours for a short, and anything past 5 to 6 for a
How long
long.
have I been standing in front of that door?
You've been standing there long enough for the short rest to happen.
Okay. So,
Fetch something.
gonna do that quick.
Can I get a okay? Okay. Where are you standing when you cast this? In that room?
Yep, in the center of that room.
All right. In the center of that room, you get a huge amount of magical signals from one of the bits of paper on the desk. You also get a readout of something enchanted with just a series of reinforcing enchantments from inside the dresser.
And what school of magic are those enchantments?
Mostly abjuration, a couple of just plain enchantment.
Hmm.
Below you, you can feel the presence of a large amount of magic.
Just one piece of paper on the desk?
One piece of paper is magical. And a pen.
Oh. Magic pen?
Magical pen.
is gonna bite me in the ass. I want the pen.
Picking up the pen, you feel a small prick on your finger, but nothing actually bleeds. It's more of an electrical feel.
I'm gonna
As
put
you
the pen back.
Shocking.
as you attempt to move the pen back, it starts to write whatever you're thinking on a nearby empty sheet of paper.
Oh, it's one of those pens. So the piece of paper that is magical, can I see what's on it without touching it or picking it up?
Yes,
Can I read it, or is it symbols?
it's the third paper, the third experimental paper, the one that has been scratched out.
Yeah. Hmm. As much as I want to go through that dresser, I think I know better. I think I'm done here.
It's around this time that I want everyone to make another perception check, as a crack of thunder emanating from directly in front of the house occurs.
Oh, we're dead.
I think I know what the fuck that is.
Fuck.
I think I know, but I
There's
don't think
a,
Kendrick knows.
There's a faint humming outside, and then the sound of boots on dirt.
Gonna close the door behind me.
Close the door. Grab a drink.
You also hear the sound of feet moving away from him as if a dog was there. The horses briefly neigh in reaction to the thunder, and then suddenly go very quiet. Not as though they've been hurt, but as though someone has calmed them. You can hear the sound of sort of clawed feet walking around the outside of the building, something on all fours. The man walks over to the door and opens it. Looks at
Even
the
though it's
group of you.
barred?
Hmm?
Even though we barred the door?
I didn't know you had barred that door, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
I heard
Let's go.
barred windows.
Oh no.
He
barred the
goes to
door.
open the door. You hear a long sigh. So, who is it out there? Bandits again? Decided to make my house a home.
Convince Colin to answer the door. Or open it.
Oh, that works. Or is
Go
he
ahead.
too drunk?
Go ahead and tell me how you're coercing our drunk man.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm good at this.
It's up to you. I'm rolling too. I guess no, I'll let you do it,
Ernst
sweet.
back. Hey, sweet. You want another cup?
What I need you to do is I need you to go over there and answer that door.
Okay, sure. Why not? I don't have a problem with that. Ernst and I are good pals. You didn't actually go in his room, did you?
No.
Sort of stumbles by, bumping into both you as he does so.
Hey, watch it, asshole.
Whatever.
Fucking kick your asshole, man.
He knocks on the door, a rhythm, and then says, "Hey, Ernst, they put up wood on the door. How you doing?" Ernst replies, "Someone tripped an alarm. You're not that drunk, are you? And who are they?" Just some travelers. Lordling Greyhand wanted me to take to Lark. To Lark, you say? And travelers. Where from? Carhagen. Carhagen. My. Did any of them go down into my basement? The alarm was from the trapdoor. I thought you all told me you stayed in the main room.
We did.
Then who's in his room?
Which room is his room?
I swear it was you,
The
Colin.
one
You
on
were
the west.
investigating sound.
investigating a sound I can't hear too well. You know that.
You're drunk, Colin. You don't remember.
Of course I'm drunk. But I can't open his door. It keeps the dang thing locked.
He told us you had a key.
Only got a key for the front door. Keeps it under a couple rocks.
You somehow managed to open it. We don't know.
Can you roll a persuasion on that? You have an advantage.
Yeah.
Because he's drunk.
Yeah, essentially.
Roll it.
He's not buying. I've been with enough travelers to know when someone's trying to pull the wool over me eyes. What are you went in there? And I'm opening this door. He tries to open the door, not realizing it's barred. Who put these bars here?
I whispered to the party, someone back me up on this.
You did.
You did, you crazy old man.
Either way, Colin, no. Ernst won't be mad at me. I know him. Isn't that right, Ernst? Colin, was it really you? I've never known you to do anything like that. Either way, step back from the door, away from the fireplace, in the central chair. All right. You see the door glow briefly, and then swing inward, snapping the barricades that you've set up, sending splinters across the room. And in steps experimenter Ernst. He looks at the group of you. He's currently wearing a set of robes similar to the one that you found in the dresser, Mina.
Place.
Bits of plate covering it, as well as a heavy mask over his face. So, which one of you is the thief?
What are you talking about?
There was someone in my room near the trap door. You feel, you see him shimmer for a second, and you see a dull layer of frost on his metal plates.
I didn't know it was snowing outside.
It's not. Just a bit of protection in case someone tries something stupid.
Oh, which room you talking about?
The one to my left. He points over towards where his study is.
Oh, I just got drunk curious.
You might not want to touch me. I'm a bit cold. He walks past and over towards the... Looks at the lock. Waves a hand over it. One of you any good with magic here? Perhaps the bagpipe player? Maybe one of the elves?
I am a ranger. I don't know magic.
He opens the door and
The bar
looks
plays some shitty
in
music
the
to be magic.
Shh.
I quite happen to like the bagpipes, actually. He looks at the desk, sees that the pen's been moved, and... Sweet, what were you thinking when you were watching the pen start writing?
What was I thinking?
Yeah, what were you thinking? Because that's what the pen wrote down.
Damn dirty wizards.
He reads aloud, loud enough for you to hear. Damn dirty wizards. Someone touched the pen. You hear a drawer open. And someone took the failure and the blood.
Wait, what?
He walks over to the trapdoor, sees that its latch is open and that it's still hanging open.
God damn it.
He steps back out, his left hand twitching slightly as he looks at the group of you. So, I let travelers use the rest house. I do not let them into my lab. I also don't let them take any of my potions. Especially not that blood. He produces an item from one of the pockets in his robe, says a few words over it, and does a small gesture. The item itself seems to be a set of dowsing rods held together by bits of metal. They sway back and forth around the room until they eventually fix on Kendrick Lamar.
Landrick Kamar, you
so-
mean?
Yeah, sure. There you go.
I didn't know Kendrick Lamar was here.
Well, Kendrick Kamar is here. I'm sorry. I knew the name would get me eventually, Blake. And you won.
Yes.
Anyhow, it fixes directly on you. A dwarf and a thief. You may keep the failures. I only require the blood back.
I'll give you the blood back.
He
Just
walks over
curious.
to you.
How could you take it?
Thank you. He stuffs it into a pocket in his robe and puts the dowsing rods back as well. So, you were curious, was that it? Do you
Yep.
wish to see my work?
Sure. Show me what you
Come
got.
with me.
Fuck.
Steps down into the trapdoor, falling very slowly.
Hey, Mina, you coming?
Colin, watch the door, would you? All right. He goes back to drink more.
Oh god, did we leave the door open?
Don't worry, Colin's there.
Gotta go
That doesn't
shut
mean
the
his drunk
door.
ass closed it.
Colin's a beast.
Shutting the door.
I managed to put myself underneath every other token, so I can't move myself anymore.
It's okay, I'll move you.
What class is
CJ,
Colin? 'Cause
stop.
I don't get that drunk.
Colin is a peasant.
It's time for a map change.
I know I've moved you.
Intermission.
Actually, yeah, give me like 2 seconds to go see if I have dinner.
That's fine. I just have to move you all around here. Alright, good. Everyone is separate.
I personally can't see anything.
That's the point. I have to use the reveal.
Ah.
The room you find yourselves in is littered with alchemical equipment, as well as a number of potions. Stills seem to bubble still, even though he hasn't been in here for quite a while. Powders lie on tables, alembics full of liquids strange and unknown.
Hmm.
I'm gonna see if I recognize any of this stuff.
You recognize some of it. Are you looking particularly at the table in front of you, or just general room?
General room.
You recognize on where the herbs are kept a large number of poisonous plants as well as some restorative ones. Particular poisonous plants you recognize belladonna, hemlock, a couple of bits of what we call loco weed up here. It's one of those ones
Jimson
that,
weed.
yeah, Jimson weed. You also see some other ones that are more restorative, some mint, some sage, specific strange varieties of them, a large number of mushrooms. You recognize on one of the counters what appears to be a particular type of paralytic poison. The center of the room is a magical brazier. Ah, yes. You know my name, but I don't know yours yet. I'll ask that first and then answer your question. Who are all you people? Exactly.
My name is Ken. I was attacked earlier, and this party picked me up after the attack, and I've been traveling them for about half a day now.
Well, Ken, I'm showing you
Heard up
this
here, what did I
because
miss?
clearly curiosity got the better of your group. That, and I could use a bit of help with a situation. I recovered a young boy while I was out. He's recently eaten some deer that was sadly infected. I need to get back into the room on the east, clear it out of what's currently in there, and pick up the second ingredient for the potion.
If you
And
don't
I'm
mind me
sure
asking.
one of you know this. It's the potion that actually worked. You, all of you, can help me save a life.
What has been preventing you from doing it yourself?
Let's just say that the third potion produced a series of samples that I'm not comfortable with dealing en masse.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how screwed would we be by this thing?
The blood or the creature?
The creature.
That was some great RP there, CJ. Fantastic RP.
That is exactly what I was going for, actually. But yes, the creature.
The creature. They're fast, strong, and I'm not quite sure how they've changed over the past day.
Are they infected of any type?
Blood of the dead god permeates the land. You're from Korhag, and I'm sure you've seen some of it. Well, not you, the others here, though. Care to tell them about the most recent event there?
Is that me or to the party?
I can do it. After I'm eating. Sweet, you're up.
Talking about the worm?
Yes, the worm. Mind telling Mr. Savage about the worm?
I was pretty drunk, but it was a really big worm, and we hit it a lot, and the worm died. I think someone lost a leg.
Ah, yes. One of the local village women.
Remember, some crazy guy charged in with his sword and got blood all over him.
So you're telling me there's worms inside that room?
No. That's just what the blood does to ordinary creatures. Changes them, makes them more aggressive.
Yeah, I remember.
You said one of you was covered in it?
I was.
I'll have to take a look at you after this.
Wait, can it be infected?
He might be.
It's been a few days.
Well, can you check him now? I don't want him to turn right now and eat us all.
Let me see your face, Elf. And what's your name?
Oh, let me finish chewing.
He walks over to you.
Look at him. He's gnawing on his arm right now.
get the fuck out of here. My name's Anato. I adopted. Sorry, that's me switching it from mute to not mute. My name's Anato. I adopted the name Fallen Sword after, well, you know.
So rare to see elves, especially two of them in one place. Let's look at your face. Open your eyes wide, please. He raises a gloved hand, and on the fingertips of it, you can see a selection of runes. He taps certain fingers together, and you see a rather bright light. Capillaries in the eyes haven't gone wrong yet. Let's see. Dilation's a bit off. You're not a lost cause. Well, maybe I'll get to save 2 lives today. He closes his fist on the light and walks back over to the table.
I suppose it would probably be bad form to ask for a payment then. Yeah.
So Ernest said he was infected?
Yeah, Ernst thinks that Anato is infected. Yes? I'll give you a formula. However, some of the ingredients require less than savory tasks to acquire.
There's
Don't
enough
like-
material. Can you make us an extra sample?
Can I have or request Ernest to check my wounds on my back?
Alright, turn around. Same deal with the hands. No putrefaction. Healing well enough. Scarring's already started. Veins and capillaries not tainted. Whoever dressed this wound did a very good job. You should be fine. Let me see your face, though. The light is blinding. Almost painful to look at, but he nods his head and then closes the light off again. No, you're actually fine. Correct dilation response, capillaries clear. You're fine.
Thank you.
God, you've tilted.
Ken fell over.
That light was too bright.
He tripped and fell.
Give me a second to prepare a second bottle. He takes various objects off of the herb and just component shelves and starts grinding them in a pestle and mixes them with what smells like a very strong alcohol. Preparing the 2 base potions, one for the boy and one for Anato. After we take care of the problem in the east room, I'll have to take a look at the rest of you. Now, if you'll please follow me. Oh, 1 second. He grabs something from the table in front of him and gives each of you a healing potion. The potion itself is basically filled with a red liquid. I'm gonna get the Fog of War open. The liquid itself seems to bubble inside the vial.
How much would this heal us for? Should
It's
we
a
drink it?
2d4 healing potion. It's whenever you're actually injured. The next room he leads you into. Is everyone else still here?
Yeah. Well, I haven't heard Spencer talk in a while.
That's because that's his character.
The next room he leads you into has a brass and gold plated apparatus in the center and a trio of different colored spheres orbit at different heights around a central clear orb, passing through the scrying room. On the southern end, you can see a wall of runes that seems to be blocking off an area.
Can I look down this hallway right here?
Yes, you can.
6. Okay.
You can see an oscillating series of magical rings that rotate at different angles and speeds around a central object. And here we are, where I have to put all the failed experiments.
Hold on. Before we can just see through the door right now, right, Maury?
It's a series of iron bars with a door on it, a heavy latch on the door, and the bars themselves have runes etched onto them.
I have 2 questions. Whoops. So I can move. Can CJ shoot through it? And is the door wide enough, or is there a possibility that we can open the door and try to release them one by one and fight them in the hallway?
I wouldn't suggest attempting to use your bow there. Between the bars is a field of force. You wouldn't find purchase through it.
Are they all wandering about or like unchained?
They're unchained except for one on the top right of the room. That one is actively chained to the wall.
That one looks dangerous as shit.
Can we use our weapons to step through the iron gate?
No. And to your question, Mina, I cannot dispel that one. I had a acquaintance make that. Far too valuable to break that way. I can open the door, however, and let them out one at a time.
Arnis, get in the back.
Hold
We
one
can.
second.
Up front with me.
Please leave the front clear for just a second. I need to see inside the room. He looks into the room, and you see something appear in the very center of it. A pile of fresh meat. You're not sure what it's from. The creatures start moving towards, and as they attempt to bite into it, the meat disappears. The door flies open, and from his hands, a ball of coalesced fire arcs into the room.
Meat mancer.
Sorry. Outright killing one of them. The one at the center of the blast.
Eight D6, jeez. Oh my god. And a third? Oh my god, you just like blast 3 of them apart. Oh, 4, make that 4. 5.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck with this mage.
Did he really need our help?
I haven't rolled the saves yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And an 8.
These are the saves.
Pretty OP, Maury.
It's a wizard.
I know.
Told you, don't fuck with dirty wizards.
Well, he's like out of commission for like a week now.
All right. Only 2 of the ghouls are actually dead. The other 3 are on fire.
Let's wait that out.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say.
One of you needs to shut the door. Hold it shut.
Ken, what's your strength?
I've
They
got
I
begin
think it's
to move
13.
forward.
Okay,
You
so
have a
3 of them are
13.
holding the door shut.
Sweet, yeah. I guess Sweet hold the door.
That's actually 11.
That's terrible. You're a Oh, you're a monk. Never mind.
He's a monk.
Monks can
And-
use Dex as strength in
Okay.
most
Oh, I
cases.
can use it for that?
In most
Okay.
cases, and I'll let it for this one.
Okay,
That's
I
fine.
got 16.
We have Sweet. He's got like 19 strength.
The
Alright.
ghoul that is dead actually pops. You hear the bone that flies from its body collide with something metal. Give me a strength check, the 3 of you, and a dex check for Ken. You see the ghouls clamber against the door, pushing at it, clawing at the space between the bars as their
Oh,
fingers
good.
run across the energy field. The fire starts to wick out as you hold the door shut. Behind you, experimenter Ernst does another series of finger taps at a small evocation, forming a blade of flame in his hand. Step back and open the door. Sweet, get in front, please.
Move,
You have the
Renata.
first action, Sweet. Then Anato, then Ken. Then we'll be going over to Aranis, then Landric, and then Mina, then Ernst.
Okay.
The thing shambling towards you no longer has a face, just a long mouth that goes down from where the face should be towards the center of the torso.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna attack that.
That's actually enough to hit, barely.
Okay, I'm gonna Divine Smite. Ooh.
This one is already in bad condition from the fire and the explosion, so this one will die. Explain how it dies.
I'm just gonna cut it in half. That thing's gross. I don't want to think about it.
Cut it in half, and I need a dex save from the 3 people nearby.
Am I included in that?
Yes, you
Yep.
are.
Oh,
Gaggle of failures. All right. Can I get a Constitution save from the group of you?
We all failed
That
that,
I can
really?
do.
Nice.
You're not in that one, Aranis. I'm so sorry.
oh.
Okay.
A bit
I
far.
think only Ken might have gotten
I
sprayed.
rolled a perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having been sprayed, it doesn't cling to you. You manage to basically wipe it off as fast as you can. As for Sweet, raising and the describe how Lyra's protection saves you from this splatter of toxic and corruptive blood.
I mean, I'm just gonna go with the fact that I am surrounded by mist most of the time.
All right. And as for Ken, though, the blood does start to try to seep into you, splattering your face and hand. You do manage to get it off, but you do have a distinct feeling that you might be infected. This thing is now dead. Next action belongs to Onato, then Ken.
Is there any in range of me? No, I'd have to move into the room, right?
Yes, you would have to move into the room.
So 3 of the 5 are dead and one's chained to the wall.
How well is it changed is the question.
Oh, let me. True Strike. I'm going to bonus action True Strike
Mm-hmm.
and go for this one right here. I'm going to run into the room and around and down over here. So True Strike up, and I can't rage, unfortunately. And I'm going to attack. The strength save, right?
Attack is just 1d20
1d20
plus your proficiency plus your strength bonus.
That's what I thought, yeah. So, or your total save bonus, right?
Basically, but you can use the button if you've made the macro work.
I guess this still does it, right? No, I can't use a strength saving throw. Never mind. Terrible roll. Do I hit?
Not only do you
13.
not hit.
Oh, wait, I have an advantage. Never mind.
Okay. Yes, you do have advantage from True Strike. You are lucky you have that advantage.
Ooh.
Does 15 hit?
Well, you did the strength saving throw, which is the same modifier as there. So you're
Oh,
not using a
okay.
magic weapon.
My bad.
Opportunity.
Touche. If you want to call that. I was just seeing. I guess that does
I
work.
know. But yeah, no, definitely not hitting it. As it lunges and shifts its way forward. Action belongs to Ken.
Okay, I'll move up.
You have to move into the room because that's a door in front of you.
Okay.
Come to the side with me, yeah.
All right, and I'll attack that goal to my right.
Yep.
What do I roll for it?
You're rolling, because using Dex. It's 1d20 plus your proficiency, which is 2, plus your Dex mod, which I think is 3 for you.
If you have 16, yeah, it is. Nice.
That's a hit. And you can roll your damage for the short sword. Unless you're attacking with an unarmed attack.
Palm strike!
I'll attack with my my short sword.
Okay. Let's get the roll for the damage then.
It's going to be sick, though, when he's got really, really good.
What's the roll for that one?
combat.
Let me check your character sheet for you.
Is it 1d6?
It's 1d6 pierce. Let me check on your skills. Skills, background, where is it? Class. Yeah. You may also make another unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Okay. Do you want me to roll the damage first?
Yeah, it's a 1d6 plus 3 for you for the short sword. Then you give me another 1d20 plus 2 plus 3. That's another hit. And can I get a 1d4 plus 3, which is your unarmed attack? And describe what your slash and unarmed attack are.
Wait, he gets 2 attacks?
Monk. They can
okay,
punch
got it.
right after.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, punch or kick
I slash.
across the. I assume it would be the side here.
Yeah, towards its hip. And then I don't know if I kill it or not, but then
You don't kill it. So
Oh,
it's
can
in
he
the
kick
top.
it into the other one?
You can kick it. As for into the other one, I would need a critical effect.
Okay.
okay, so I slash at it, and then I'll just hit its head.
Its head with a fist from the side.
Yes.
The thing makes a sort of gurgling, hissing noise as you do this, and it begins bleeding from the slash wound. The next action belongs to Mina, and then Aranis, and then Landry.
Alright.
Ghoul has begun to turn towards Ken after the attack.
Which way is he facing first?
The ghoul is facing basically south right now, turning towards west.
Can I step on the other ghoul to hit him?
Other ghoul is cut in twain, so yeah, you can step in the pool of blood and around the body.
This is not a good place to be because I might slip in the blood.
It's not going to count as hard to move through because it's within 15 or half your
Okay.
movement.
Alright, then I'm probably gonna try and sneak attack him while he's turned into phase 10.
Give me your roll.
For sneak attack or roll attack separately?
It's still going to need an attack roll.
Yeah, you have to hit it.
That work?
Oh, it's a critical hit.
That is a critical.
That
So
is a critical
let's
hit.
get your maximum damage you could do with a sneak attack.
The sneak get double damage.
Sneak attack gets an extra damage die.
Oh, okay.
It's just 1d6, right?
They need to be able to hear you, and I think line of sight also counts, but I'm not sure. I'll be handling AOO in a little bit. Like, the actual AOO is like
Well, I was
moving
like
around
15
someone.
to wait anyway. So it's 1d6?
Plus sneak attack modifier, but it's max damage.
Well, you crit, so
No, it's just a guaranteed max damage. That's what the crit is.
Yeah,
So
and
it's
then the
12
sneak attack
damage.
bonus was a 1d6 as well.
Yeah, so it's 12 damage.
So it's 14 maximum damage. That's gonna
Oh.
kill the thing.
Okay.
Tell me how you're killing a thing with its back to you.
Nothing
it's
heart
back to-
attack.
I stab it in both legs and kick it forward. Can I do that?
Has stab in what?
You know, sure, you're killing
Stab
it,
it.
so I don't mind.
Stab it like behind the legs and like kick it forward away from us toward the
Basically
other.
hamstring and then give it the boot.
Yeah.
Critical kick to the back of the head, like dragon kick it after it falls or something.
Okay. So as I kick the body away, the head cracks against the floor and sort of like leaks out.
Poor corpse school. Super corpse.
Super corpse for sure.
Extra corpsey.
Next
Then I
action
move
belongs.
backward.
I could just
Sure.
imagine that. That was like boom, and then just sent him forward as like he crumbled.
Aaron, it's
You
Well,
kick
yeah,
him.
because I would like to not spray us with blood.
CJ, you could hit that ghoul. Oh no, you have to get through the door. Oh my god, there's like
Well,
We
can I
beat a
see
lion
this?
to-
no, because he
cool.
said the. I guess yeah. I don't know.
If you move yourself one to the left, you could get a shot through the door.
I'm actually just gonna run over here, which is 30 feet from where I was.
Yeah,
Or 35 feet, that's my max movement. So I'll do that.
which is
Go
fine.
I am gonna roll to hit it.
Damn, they have an armor class of 16 or 15. Don't hit it.
That is an unfortunate not hit. Or rather,
Aw.
not that it's not a hit,
It's a
but
grazing.
that it hits the hide at such an angle that it actually bounces off of the thing.
I thought the roll to hit him was 13.
I think Sam just said it. It's like 16.
Yeah, it's like 15 or 16 probably. That's why I'm guessing 15.
Huh.
Because my
Alright.
third roll was a 15, but it didn't count because I had used the strength saving throw.
I want to say it's
So-
14.
It's 14.
That's
Yeah.
14. Okay.
Oh wow, that sucks.
Oh, okay. That's why when Rick rolled a 14, you said barely. I was like, huh. Okay.
But yeah, that thing is not hit by that. Mr. Kamat.
He's gonna scream some
So-
shit.
I need my bagpipes to play just a really quiet tune, just a bunch of like F sharps, G flats, a bunch of like really bad things on this one living ghoul.
11 damage.
I just rolled its wisdom.
It's got a wisdom save.
Wow.
Oh, critical dodge.
Its ears having mostly sealed up, it does not hear your whispers.
No, it's time for ghoul.
Time for Ghoul, the remaining Ghoul, son of Ghoul. Ghoul moves over towards Ken, opens its mouth wide, and tries to attack you with it, as in a large lunging bite.
Is that ghoul's name Dan?
That's a critical.
Fucking A.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's like straight up your face.
And that's an 8 damage attack, by the way.
Just
8
type in
HP
8.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
type in
I-
8.
Click your character, go to your character, and go to character sheet and core stats, and you'll see max HP, current HP. Subtract 8 from your current HP.
Jesus.
All right, I'm at 2.
You're at 2?
Yeah.
You only
We
have
still
10
need to-
HP?
We still need to handle his level up. I'll handle it in private.
Okay.
Okay.
Just remember,
Point
you have
is-
a healing potion for that from earlier.
Damn. That thing just ate his face.
As it bites down on your left arm and shoulder, you can feel the teeth sink in and then push further as it clamps its body down. You are both considered grappling with each other, and any attack on the ghoul will have an advantage, as will any further attacks on Ken.
Oh my god, get the shit off me.
Holy
Does
shit.
that mean Ken is disadvantaged?
Yeah.
Or can he? Yeah, he can't.
Both
move.
of them have a hard time doing anything. You can make
Okay.
a strength save to try to get out of it on your turn, though.
So it's Sweet's
The,
turn. Or the mage's turn.
It's the mage's turn. Sorry, one moment. The mage shimmers and pops inside the room,
Blink.
moves over, flaming blade in hand, and attempts to attack the ghoul in there.
More, you should have named them one of them Ra's al Ghul.
And one of them, Dan. Ghoul Dan. Ha.
Rolling
direct
his,
mimic
damage from the first hit. The fire actually just sears the back of the thing, causing the skin to bubble up and fat to sort of melt out from the sides of
Render.
render. There we go. Next action belongs to Sweet.
All right.
Sorry to interrupt. Where can I buy the ring upgrades?
Tanan, the Apexis vendor, one of them.
Thank you.
It's the large bird.
I'm gonna roll the attack roll first to see if I even hit.
You have advantage, so you get to do 2 of them.
Yay, the guy who can never.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. Hopefully
Damn.
you roll it. Oh, both of them. Terrible.
I said I'm so sorry.
I mean, that's the whole point of my build.
You fell me.
Yeah, but if you hit, you destroy.
Onato has the action.
Keep
All right,
Also,
bonus
you all
shot.
hear the sound of snapping metal coming from the ghoul.
All right. Well, bonus action rage. I enter a serious rage.
This man
Since
is
I get
killing your
an
new buddy.
since I get an advantage, does that mean I get 3 rolls?
No, advantage is
Aw.
advantage.
Damn it.
I'd save the rage.
It also gives him extra damage. The rage.
The thing's nearly dead.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try.
That's a definite hit.
I know, but I want to try anyway.
You can try for the 20. Yeah.
The crit.
Nope.
Okay. Now I roll damage. I think it's 2d6. It's 2d6 plus strength mod.
And let me check your rage mod. What it should be right
it's
now.
2. It's 2 right now. I think it goes to 3 at level 3 or 4.
3 actually hits at level 9, but it's still a big
Oh.
bonus.
Yeah, 2 damage is still 2 damage. Yeah. And my weapon is 2d6 plus strength mod plus bonus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bastard didn't give us enchanted weapons. Enchanted weapon. Damn it, Spencer. Damn it.
How is it Spencer's fault?
Don't need enchanted weapons.
Oh, that one.
Oh.
You're gonna kill it.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead and tell me how it dies.
Same thing with Spencer. I braver that shit, and it cut in straight in half.
The half that is latched onto Ken is still latched onto Ken, and he'll have to remove it on his turn. Or get assistance from Mina or Aranis.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
It's a strength save for both people trying to get it off.
Or
And
deck
with-
save for
actually,
Ken.
excuse me, let me check up assistance. Do you remember the assistance rules off the top of your head, Spencer?
The assistance rules?
Yeah.
No.
My
You
problem.
could make something up, like give him a +1 or something, +2.
Got the PDF. Give me a second.
This nigga trying to get us an advantage.
Well, I would assume so if someone's helping you.
You do get an advantage for that.
So
Yeah,
wait,
it's just
so if I
advantage,
opt
okay.
to help Ken, then we have to rely on Landrick and Aranis to slow Super Ghoul?
Yeah.
That's your option. Ken can try to get it off without your help.
Fuck it, now I'll help Ken. That can't be good.
And he has a 1 HP or 2 HP, Liz. 1
And
HP.
Is it possible to give someone else our potion if theirs rolls shittily?
Well, we also have Blake that can heal him.
I'm not doing anything with like potion toxicity, so yeah. Unless you're doing like a ridiculous amount of potions.
No, like, oh shit, he's down on the floor. I'm gonna pour my potion down his brain.
Well, throw
I'm
it. Yeah.
gonna pour one out for my homie, man.
No, he wants to pour it on his brain.
Yeah, that's what I was like, on his brain. Like, is his head open?
Shit, I don't know. He fell pretty hard with the ghoul on top of
Since
him.
I can't find it right now, just add a +2 to your roll, Ken. Strength save.
Okay. Can I use Dex?
Use Dex. You know, moving the teeth out.
Oh, maybe you won't actually have to help him, Liz.
If it's a +2 if she decides to help. If she does not, yeah.
Yeah, I'll help him. Do I have to throw one too?
No.
Okay.
So add an extra 2 on that.
On his roll.
So for you, Ken, it should actually be 1d20 +3 +2 +2.
Yeah.
Say that one more time.
That's like for me to
Slash roll 1d20 +3 +2 +2.
Yeah, you managed to
that's
pull this
definitely
thing
off.
off with her help. It falls to the ground, and you can still take an action to drink that potion if you want.
Uh,
I mean, you got a wall of us in
It's a
front
pretty
of you.
damn
If
good
you wanna-
idea.
If you want to use your action, you can move to the back of the room. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
He still
Yeah.
can move during that. He still has his move.
all right, I'll take my potion.
Roll. What is
2d4.
it?
2d4.
Does Constitution help that? No, that's
No,
pretty good.
it's 6 health
actually.
back though.
That's a lot. Yeah.
The potion itself is actually very sweet, almost too sweet. Very thick though, and it seems to have a bit of effervescence as you drink it. And now we go to the Ghoul.
What about Blake?
What about my turn
Oh
too?
yeah, well, you two have an action, but the Ghoul has its action as well.
Okay.
It's on the initiative table.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I can't. We can't see that.
Yeah, I need to start using that as the one you guys can see.
Yeah.
Ghoul, looking at, well, the experimenter.
Urgul.
Erger.
Mm.
Oh, mage.
Well, he's got his enchantment on him, and he's wearing plated armor.
It
Oh,
rips
mama.
into the armor,
big
actually
hit.
piercing it, as it takes out a bit of the flesh on the back of his right shoulder. He cries out in pain, and the flaming sword disappears from his hand. Next action belongs to Aranis.
Holy shit, that thing rolls a 1d10 for damage? +2?
That's an Urgul.
Alright, I'm gonna use my hunter's mark on it.
CJ, maybe you should get out of the way, make a room. Just
Yeah.
Ranged.
Yeah. Alright, and then I'm gonna move over here. So that thing has a hunter's mark. Let's see.
I'll give it a mark on. There's your mark icon.
Alright, so if I hit, I roll an extra 1d6 for damage. So. Oh, mama.
Oh,
That's a hit, all right.
that's definitely a hit.
Remember, the enchantment on the bow also.
Ooh.
Yeah, I already took that into effect.
Ooh, that was a
Nice.
solid hit.
The
CJ.
bolt lands in the center of its torso. It actually staggers a bit as it feels the impact. The next action belongs to Landrick.
Move over here, and I shout, "You stupid Ergul, you think you're all bad as shit? You ain't shit at all, you piece of shit."
You gotta drop it though. You gotta drop some rhymes into it.
Yeah, bro, you should just start from now on using disses that Kendrick Lamar uses in his raps. Like pull up his verses and just pick them out of it, and just start using that.
Lamar? The fuck's this guy?
Oh, wrecked.
There's your sing. Ghoul shrieks back at you angrily.
Translation with like freaking subtitles. Bitch, what you say?
Yeah, what you say, nigga? What you say, shorty?
Sweet has an action.
Okay.
You should bless us, my friend.
I don't have that. I switched it for detect magic on the last short rest. That's
Oh,
Yeah.
see if I'll even hit it. Yeah.
That's a hit.
Oh, plow through it.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Searing Smite on my sword.
Okay.
So we will add that plus that.
one.
Hey,
Critical.
he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Well, it's for 1 damage.
He ignites if he fails.
Oh, okay. And
That's
you-
amazing.
Well,
Bastard.
this fucking ghoul is skilled.
That's good. Did your damage. The strike, where did you hit it?
Going for center mass.
Going for center mass, swinging in from the side.
We'll go with a stab.
The stab goes in a couple inches and then hits something very hard. It actually shrieks when you hit it, though. Alright, next action belongs to Onato.
All right. Oh, hold on. I actually think I have this. Hold on. I have an advantage. Oh, I'm taking the higher one if that makes it a difference.
Well,
Or-
you naturally want to take the higher one anyway.
Yeah, you can hire
Uh,
one.
Well,
Still,
yeah.
you definitely hit with the second one.
Okay. Clutch.
Good damage. Not enough to kill it.
Obviously.
God
Where did you
damn.
hit it?
What does this thing look like?
It's basically about 7 feet tall if it were to stand up straight. Its mouth is
Can I
sort of
cut
a
its
long,
legs off?
almost snout-like head.
Or could
No,
I cut an
not
arm and
remember.
I can't. Okay.
No
arm.
dismembering.
Okay.
It's got long clawed hands that extend further than a human should. Its legs have gone digitigrade, and in general, it looks like it's made to kill.
You should aim for center mass, Sam.
I guess, yeah, I'll follow up where the arrow hit.
Stabbing or slashing?
Yeah,
I assume it's
stabbing.
slashing because it's a great
Oh,
sword,
yeah.
though.
No, it's a great sword. Yeah, I can't stab with it. So, yeah, slashing. So, like, cleave from the side.
Mm-hmm. Same situation, though. You hit something extremely hard in center mass. The blade itself sort of vibrates when it hits it, sending shockwaves up your arm.
It's okay. I still hit really hard.
Next action belongs to Ken.
How far can I travel?
30.
You're fine. You definitely
you
can
can
make it to
reach.
him. Yeah.
Alright, and I attack the ghoul.
Yeah. Give me your attack roll.
Yeah. Not
No.
happening.
Mm-mm.
Oh, no advantage. Never mind. You're not cool like me and enraged.
It actually pushes your blade away with its hand. It
Bitch, get that
takes
shit
2
out of here.
damage as it does so, but it pushes your blade away. You can still make your unarmed attack if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, that's guaranteed. Can unarmed attack
Mm.
not hit? Or, I mean, not miss?
No, it can. It has to hit still.
Okay.
What's the roll for that one?
Same
It's
thing,
the
right?
same roll. It's just the damage is a different roll. That one is a hit, though. 1d4 plus your deck.
Oh, good job. Good job, Ken.
I'm
He's
breathing
hitting
in.
with
Bitch
this
slapped
fist.
him.
Kind of just
Just
with
bitch
it.
sla- Yeah, he like bitch slapped him upside his head.
Next action belongs to Mina,
All right.
sort of
Slip.
shuffling through the melee.
I slip behind it
Fucking
and
gangbang it.
try to stab it.
Sneak attack because you're behind, or no, because it's alert at this point.
No, I think I get the sneak attack because it's if I am not the current target.
It's a hit.
I don't know. Is it?
That is, sorry, I was talking to Blake. That is enough to hit.
So 1d6 plus 6 or 1d6 plus 1d6.
Plus your mod. Missed the first one. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a hit, not a kill. Where does it go in?
I attempt to stab upward through the chest, so diagonally upward, so I don't hit sweet.
It manages to find a place between what you assume are ribs.
Okay. And I also take my cutting action and I move away.
Your what action?
I get a bonus action to disengage from battle.
Oh, that's cool.
We're back
To
the
the ghoul.
experimenter.
Oh, never mind. That's right.
He takes something out of his pocket, places it in his left hand, and crushes it, while shouting a word in anger. You don't know what the word is. You think it might be in Draconic.
That's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he did. He crushed it.
Unfortunately, the spell has failed. You see for a moment a large spectral hand appear around the creature, and then dissipate as the pain from the wound causes him to lose focus.
Now
The
time
next
for
action belongs to Ghoul.
Ghoul. You have pictures for these guys?
I have a full body picture for a couple of them, yes.
Cool.
Checking some.
Ken Savage is the fuck. That's seriously exactly what he did. He didn't.
What's your armor class? Our Paladin of Leyra.
Oh shit.
Armor class?
That should
Yeah.
hit him. It's like 18, right?
Yeah, it's 18.
For once, he was hit.
For 10.
Damn.
Oh
I
fuck.
can
Oh
handle
my
it.
god, that's a lot of health.
This thing raises one of its hands and plants its claws into your gut before trying to bite at you. Unfortunately, pushing you back earlier with the hand did not let it bite. Next action belongs to Aranis and then Landra.
Alright, it still has hunter's mark, so I'm gonna try to aim for its
The
head.
experimenter also moved. I forgot to move him. Clutching the, trying to clutch the wound on his shoulder.
Alright, here we go. I'm assuming that's more than enough to hit, since 16 was
Yes.
enough to hit.
Yeah. Ooh. Solid hit.
You've brought it down to what you would assume would be half as it starts to move more slowly.
God.
Tell me where you hit with that arrow.
I want to hit it in the hip. Like,
In the
like,
joint?
yeah, right in the joint, like, you know, right between the leg and the thigh, obviously. But enough to hinder its movement.
Okay. The bolt finds purchase inside of its hip, and you see it try to move a leg and then wince in pain as it has to use the other one to pull itself forward. Landrick.
I put my hand upon Mr. Sweet's hip.
Why do you have to fondle him?
When you dipped it, he dipped. Did you dip?
Meanwhile, I'm also playing the bagpipes.
Mhm.
I'm more impressed at how you're multitasking this.
We have an action returning to Sweet.
Oh.
Ha ha! It's like Fable. You guys remember how Fable was? Oh, good
Oh,
job,
yeah.
Sweet. Just
I
keep
still have
missing,
advantage.
okay?
I'm so sorry. You can have an advantage because its reactions are dulled. That means everyone has an advantage this turn. You gotta hit.
Let's see.
I'm playing that link right now.
We'll have to do that.
What link?
The link, the YouTube link.
Oh man. All right, let's see.
Not enough to kill it. Definitely hit. Definitely dug. An auto.
Me? Okay.
How much damage has this fucking thing taken?
I'm rolling something in secret that will explain why it's still alive.
I have an idea as to what.
Nope,
but
neither of those hit.
Really unfortunate. Back
Yeah.
over to Ken.
Nope. Can roll again.
You've got an advantage, so you can do it twice.
Notice, guys.
Nope.
Oh, never mind. I
Wait.
can't.
Oh, yep.
Oh, he got it.
You definitely got a hit in. Roll your damage for that, and you can roll your unarmed right after. Respectable amount of damage. Slashing down across its back, leaving a long trail. And for your punch or kick.
Nope.
And the second roll.
Oh, yeah. So, Maury,
Advantages.
when I
Wait,
have
that was the
double...
roll, wasn't it?
No, you get another one because you have advantage.
Oh,
Maury, so when I have double attack, I roll 4 times, right? If I'm raged?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nope.
No. Punch does not manage to do anything, even if it landed.
Can I?
Mina has an action, and then Aranis. Well, then the experimenter, then Aranis.
All right, I slip behind it again.
You shadow stepping that slut?
Yes.
Oh, that one didn't hit.
Wow, that was awful. Okay, let's
You have
see
an
if I can slash.
advantage.
Nope.
Your attempt to stab in hits the bone this time.
Fuck this. Running away.
The experimenter grabs a necklace that he's been wearing off,
Fucking
throws
Ken.
it into the air, says an incantation, and a sort of field of force around the blade appears. It's a actual like great sword sized sword. Floats over and it attempts to slash at the ghoul.
Jesus.
That's
There
a
we
hit.
go.
$19 damage.
Is it dead?
It's barely alive. The blade bites into its head, taking off part of the lower jaw. Next action belongs to Aranis.
Is it possible to maybe look for a weakness? Because I noticed something earlier.
Tell me what you think the weakness would be.
Well, every time that the melee would strike, one of them reverberated the blade, and their arms shook pretty visibly. So I'm assuming there's something really hard in its chest plate.
And how is this a weakness?
Maybe there's something. Maybe there's an exposed side that would critically kill it. Maybe there's something behind that plate.
You haven't seen any openings so far, aside from the one that Mina managed to dig into, which was on its back, which is not facing you.
Yeah.
Also, I forgot to give the ghoul a turn. I made a mistake. I
Yeah,
hope you
it's-
kill it.
All right, I'm gonna move into position and strike.
That's a hit.
You could roll again, see if you get
Can-
a crit.
Well,
And he cannot get enough to kill.
It's time for Ghoul.
Can I get both Onato and Sweet to give me a strength saving throw as it barrels past you, snapping the arrow inside its hip, screaming as it does it? Using advantage still on you. Onato is thrown back.
You said advantage, right?
Yes,
Yeah, but
it
that comes
rolls
with two
twice
rolls
on
already.
the.
Oh, god damn it.
You're pushed back, not
Correct.
actually hurt from it, but you're
Okay.
definitely thrown away as it pushes you away. It then moves over to Ernst and is tackling him, using what remains of its jaw.
Dude, if this guy dies, we fucked.
I'm about to own a house.
So he's got cool stuff.
Oh.
This could be our base.
This
Little
poor
hit, it's not
bastard.
a crit.
Then you see this dice roll.
Oh, he's dead. He's gotta be dead.
Steps on his clothes.
Thrown to the floor, the ghoul begins tearing at his innards, spraying blood across the room.
He's
Metal
dead.
plate going with it.
Shit.
He's not completely dead, as you can still see the. Yes, you can make that attempt. You can still see the bit of breath he's drawing, quaking of his hands, but the thing is still going, trying to eat the intestines out of it.
We need to save
The
this
action
motherfucker.
belongs to Kamar first.
Okay.
I
And then-
distort,
Go ahead.
I distort the tune that I'm playing in a way that only the thing can hear.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
If it hits, it kills it. Mori doesn't defend.
Still have to roll. It fails its defense.
Oh, he's dead.
Even in its rage, it hears this, begins screaming as it reels back. The arrowhead still caught in its hip causes the leg to fall out from under it, and it collapses to the ground, clawing at its own head.
Is it dead?
Does it
It's
take
dead.
extra damage from clawing at its oh, it's dead.
So
All I
they're dead.
pictured was a leaper.
Well, it's a whisper, so only the Urgul heard the distorted part of it. You guys just heard normal, and then suddenly just acted out.
The experimenter is trying to reach for part of his robe, but that bit's been thrown away from the reach of his hand. Get me the third bottle.
Where is it? Ping it?
It's next to him, but out of his reach.
Okay, I'll give it to him then.
You say that's
Uncork
our
it,
bottle.
put it in my mouth.
Is that a comment I get every day? Alright.
Put it in your mouth.
I have to do a little bit of wizardry here.
I'm gonna move over towards the Urgul and have my bow in the ready position on its head in case it comes up again.
Having removed his mask, he looks notably different.
What's he look like?
The ghoul's still on top of him. Give me a second.
Hmm.
There you go.
Oh, he looks like a dork.
He's a wizard. The potion that you empty into his mouth is blue with bits of swirling light inside of it. You see his insides begin to move and sort of pull themselves back into his body.
That's
He
how I
then is
feel.
able to move, reaches over, grabs another potion, pops the cork out of it, and sprinkles it over his now reforming stomach. By the time he's done, his stomach is a mass of scar tissue, but he's able to stand back up.
Ugh.
Is Urgul lying on his back or his front?
Well, Urgul is lying sort of on the back, yeah.
Alright, so I go to flip it over and check out the hole I made because everybody else seemed to hit plates.
You do indeed find the hole, and when you actually, if you pull the flesh apart, you see that there's this sort of almost rock-like structure that resembles a rib cage. Dead
know
body
what?
in the corner has a bit of gold on him, about 4 pieces.
I want that rib cage.
Ernst walks past and sees what you're doing, sort of moves, tries to move your hand out of the way. Hold on, I need it from this body. He takes out a sharp knife, mumbles a few words, and then has the knife cut open the skin and peels it back. Sweet Mina, give me a hand here. We need to get the central part of its body out.
Alright, let's do this.
Oh, you need its torso?
Not the whole torso, just the superstructure inside.
What is this
The
thing?
two
Why
of
is it
you.
so different? They mutate?
Do we need to roll anything to help him?
Not really, no. Just that you're helping. You peel back the skin, which itself is harder than boiled leather.
The foreskin.
Thank you, Ted.
Yes, Tack.
That's right. You learn well.
Then he asks, I need you to sever the vertebrae here and here so we can lift the actual cage out. Give me an investigation for that one, or a perception count. Not you, Liz.
Oh.
Sorry, I
Oh, you
was
went for
responding
me?
to Cameron. No, not you either.
Oh, okay.
Small bits of personal valuables, handful of silver, about 30 of it. You sever the vertebrae and pull out the center bit. It seems to be stone, actual stone, as if it had grown organically in the body around the rib cage, with little slits that allow access towards something in the center. The gore-covered cage is pulled out of the body. Inside of this, I need a piece of its heart to brew the antidote. Sweet, can you take it back to the lab? One of you.
Sure.
He snaps his fingers, says a couple words, and falls backward.
Can I check the dead body over here on the left corner, see if it has any, like, maybe jewelry on it?
If you want.
And it's,
I took some gold from it.
yeah, but if there's anything, like, in its pockets or, like, maybe on its fingers, what roll is that? Perception?
Perception or investigation.
You fail life, CJ.
You find one thing on its body, basically a bracelet with small bits of animal bones on it.
I will take it.
Liz, don't you have a magic weapon for me?
I do, but it requires a thing. I can give you the weapon, though. I need a leather worker first for the rest of it.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I want to inspect the remains of the big ghoul.
What are you looking for?
Anything of note?
Investigation will work fine.
Lame.
Of note, you could use its skin as a type of leather armor if you wanted to.
Do I need to clean it?
You'd have to cut it open, clean it, make sure you don't get more of the blood on yourself.
Hmm.
As for the other ghouls, you could use their teeth as small daggers if you wanted to. Beyond that, their bodies are partially decaying inside.
All right. I am gonna
I'll take the
unsheath the
teeth.
dagger.
Okay.
I'm gonna
How many
unsheath the
teeth are you
dagger
taking?
and attempt to take his chest or the skin.
Just attempt to do it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
need a couple things for that.
Okay.
I need what is essentially an int roll to understand how to do it well enough, and then
okay.
a dex roll to actually do it.
Saving throws, right?
How
Saving
much
throw
teeth would I
works for it.
need for a dagger?
To actually make a dagger out of them, you could use a single large tooth, and then have someone who knows how to like attach a hilt to it.
I.e.
essentially.
me, because I'm a blacksmith.
Can I check the raw ghoul for that?
The Urg,
Yeah, the
it's
Urgul.
to be more along the lines of plates with sharp spikes sticking out of them, semi-serrated. So it's
Oh,
a whole single plate.
So I can't
Sam.
use it's the Urgul's teeth.
Hmm.
You could take those and attach it to a bit of wood and have a very effective club-like weapon.
No, I'll
Sam, you're
take
a blacksmith?
the ghoul's teeth.
I am a blacksmith, yes.
That's the role in the army, yeah. So let's go back to the cage over here. You set it down on a relatively empty spot on the table. He takes out what appears to be a enchanted sort of saw. The teeth glimmer. At closer inspection, it appears to be a diamond on them. And begins sawing, and then when he realizes he's not making any headway, asks someone else to please saw open the chest cavity. No need to roll for the teeth extraction. How many do you want?
I'll take 10.
Take 10 of them? Okay. I'll tell you the weight later on those. Actually, I'll tell you right now. 10 of those teeth should equal about a pound.
Okay, I'll take that.
For Fisher, you're able to figure out how to skin it, but it's going to be a little harder to actually do so.
Now, Dexter?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Success. You
Critical
don't even
success.
get any extra blood on yourself. You've got the hide of an Urgul.
Ways.
I'm going to go ahead and say 4 pounds.
4 pounds. Okay.
Cool. Now you can make me some Urgul skin gloves.
Yes.
Why?
Urgul.
What?
Why? I could just make myself armor. I already got you a gnarly weapon.
So I can use the gnarly weapon?
Trust
okay.
me, that's not the skin you need.
I know, it's okay. I have to take an adventure anyway, so it's all good.
Anyhow, so which one of you wanted to saw open the chest
I'll do
cavity?
it. I'll do it.
Oh, that was me. I'm all about
Oh,
that
you-
chest cavity.
Alright, fine. I'll let Sweet have it.
You don't need to give me a roll. It takes a good few minutes to get through even one of the overgrown stone ribs. But eventually you manage to open up a sizable hole that you could pull the heart out from. The heart itself is gnarled and even seems to have teeth on it. Ernst picks up the heart while wearing a pair of gloves and moves it over to another table where he prepared the antidote. Remembering what he said earlier, he asks for everyone to come here. Anyone I haven't checked, I need to check you again.
Before I come over there,
I'm
you need the
spinning
rest
in
of
a
the
circle.
cooking?
Does anybody else see that?
Yeah, does he need that the rest of that chest cavity at all? Or like that chest at all?
You can ask him when he's done with the inspection, or while he's doing the inspection on you. Alright. Let's see. Mr. Savage. You'll need a dose. Anyone else here get splashed by blood? Sweet. Fisher?
Oh. Maybe.
Well, let's take a look.
I skinned it.
sort of shines the light at Sweet. Your pupils contract painfully as the bright light is put up there. Aside from some damage from alcohol abuse, nothing too wrong here. You should be fine. For Aranis, it's always stranger on elves. The eyes don't quite move right. That could be from time in the wild. Different senses. You look fine. Fisher. The demon blood makes it so your eyes don't dilate. Don't contract either. Interesting. You get any wounds on you? I see your hands, maybe.
Maybe. I didn't. I attacked. I would stab and I would step away, so.
You look clean. Kamar. Little thieving dwarf. You're clean. Mostly. You sure you haven't had any social diseases in the past?
Like
Not to-
herpes?
I think he's calling
Not
you
to your
dirty.
knowledge.
Sorry, what was your response, Blake?
Not to your knowledge.
Alright. 3 potions. He takes the heart, puts it on the table, and cuts off pieces of it. Then, using the mortar and pestle, grinds it into a paste and dumps it into the potion. 3 of them, giving 1 to Ken and 1 to Onato. He then steps away and teleports out of the room.
Fuck.
I'm just gonna put this ribcage in my backpack.
No, Liz.
Where's the trap door?
It's above where Mina's standing, basically.
I wanted to ask him and see if he could make me an extra potion, and I'd buy it off of him.
A few minutes later, he teleports back into the room. All of you have done a good deed today. Saved 3 lives? 4, myself included. Where did I go wrong with the hand?
Hand?
You saw it, didn't you? The hand around the Uragul?
Yes.
Something in the incantation went wrong and it never manifested. Could have avoided a lot of this. All of you, I've got a question. First, Ken, Onato, did you take the potion?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Alright. How are you feeling?
Feel okay.
Yeah, haven't changed.
I'd step somewhere else for a couple minutes. The toxins in your body are going to be sweated out.
Any place you recommend? I assume you don't want it in your lab.
Honestly, I'm going to be having to clean the whole place sooner or later. I don't really care. Just don't be alarmed when the black liquid starts flowing out of your pores. Maybe take a step out into the rain.
Say, Ernst.
Yes?
Is it possible for you to make me an extra potion? An extra one of those, and I pay you coin for it if you need that.
With this heart, I can make a fair deal of them, not to mention the rest of the body. Sure. Let me also put the recipe down for you.
Thank you.
I'll elaborate on the recipe at a later date, but you now get a potion, basically a purgative potion is what it should be called.
How much does it weigh?
It weighs about not half, maybe a 10th, quarter? I don't know. Whatever the healing potion weighs, I'm sorry.
You never gave us a thing for that. I'm just gonna put
I'll
it down
find
as half.
Sweet. Where'd the
Yeah.
rib cage go?
It's in my backpack.
You can keep it. I got what I needed out of it.
So it's made of stone?
Something like it. You see, sometimes the bones harden in these things.
And what's the weight on that?
Asking me, that one rib cage probably weighs about 15 pounds.
It's a
Sweet.
rib cage made of stone.
Yeah.
Also, can you take a look at this bracelet I found?
Bracelet.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Holds it up to the light. Local people. Peasants think it keeps them safe. Load of trash.
I asked Ernest if he can look at this locket I found on a body that looks like the other ghouls.
Let's see. I know this one. Eric. Came to me a couple weeks ago. Don't know how he got out of here, though. Gonna have to look over the containment room later. Shit. That was the only ghoul I had in containment, so people should be mostly okay. I do a head count. Quick question. Mina, did you remember to close the door behind you?
No.
Which door?
No, I did not.
Which door?
No. Yeah, she did. The one up top.
Oh, the one up top? I thought you meant
No,
the,
not that one.
this downstairs gated one? No. I forgot to.
Okay. How many were in the room? I can't seem to recall.
6.
6. Oh god, don't tell me they're reanimate.
Oh. Shit. Anato, step
What?
away from the door.
Not on top of Mina. Just jump onto her freaking lap.
Ah! It's like a Scooby-Doo moment.
Raggy!
I just screamed and she's holding me up.
A force field appears at the front of the alchemy lab. And coming around the corner are a pair of ghouls. The ones from upstairs. Shit.
How did they get
Force
in here?
feed will hold for a while. Yeah, you didn't catch the hole in the roof of the containment cell? I guess
did.
2 of the people that I had set aside for later help turned while I was helping down here. Or perhaps while I was away.
God damn it, Colin!
It's
No
not his
use
fault.
blaming Colin.
No, that was in the containment. There's a hole in it.
Oh.
The ghouls sort of claw at the force field, which holds them pretty well.
Is it a one-way force field, or can we, like, stab through it?
Give me a second.
Is it more XP to kill them?
No.
Then
I'm
never-
doing them by situations for XP for the most part.
Okay.
Give me a second. I've got access to a few more things here. He ascends the rope ladder back up to the room and then returns with something. A small scroll. He takes the scroll and burns it in his hands. The force field drops for a second, and another ball of flame flies into the room where the 2 ghouls are. One of them manages to survive, but is ignited.
Can I shoot it?
Go ahead. The force field's still trying to reform at the moment. Since it's burning, I'm gonna let you have an advantage. Go ahead and take it.
Fucking A.
Yeah, arrow actually ends up hitting the force field as it reforms. The ghoul continues to pound against it, but eventually burns to death.
Wait, what happened?
He used a scroll of fireball, if you want to know
Okay.
mechanically what happened.
Okay.
Shit. Someone the peasants can trust needs to tell them to stop fucking drinking from that stream.
Guess we could do it.
So, all of you, feel free to spend the night here. I'll have a gift prepared for you in the morning. Then I need to sleep.
Thank you very much.
Upstairs.
Thank you, really.
Wait, Ernst, where can I find a skilled leather worker?
Skilled leather worker. What exactly do you need done?
I'd like to turn the hide I got off of the Urgul into some extra effective armor. And I have another gift to give out. It's just some more skin, don't worry.
Mm-hmm. Here, stay down here. Bring the items to me. I'm sure I've gotten... Let me just find that old needle.
He's a leather worker?
Magic. Wizards ain't got to explain shit.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'll meet you in my room. Let's get up for a minute. Move everyone back over to the other map.
Let's go see what Colin's doing.
Probably passed out. It's probably like what? Like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning now?
Where's my token?
Where did I put you?
Oh, I think I'm under. Yeah.
Give me a moment here. Please step out of the room. I need to get a different robe on. I personally have to go handle something, so feel free to talk amongst each other while I'll be back in a minute.
Alright, I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Hello, friends.
Hello, friend. I'm gonna have a fancy pants weapon for, I guess, the only person who can use great axes, which is Sam.
Yeah, I need to level up so I can use my fists.
How is beating things with your fists more effective than using a weapon?
Monks.
Depends on class.
Once I start leveling up, I start using like key abilities and channel spirit energy into my fist.
Oh, okay.
Basically, his fists become enchanted weapons.
Yep.
You should know this, Liz.
I wonder.
We'll be done in just a second. Gotta grab a token and put it on the board. Colin is currently sitting there with a drink in hand. In his other hand, he's petting something. something that actually looks kind of terrifying to you. It's
What's he
a
petting?
it's the skeleton, not skeleton, but the reanimated remains of a dog.
Dear God, Colin, do you know what you're petting?
Of course, I'm petting Spot.
That's not a spot, that's a skeleton.
Yeah, it's Spot.
You are way too drunk.
Where did you
Holy
get it?
shit! That dog grew like 20 feet.
It's Ernst, dog. Remember I told you did a bit of necronemid. Meh.
Can I do an insight check on the dog?
Go ahead. Dog doesn't seem to have any evil intent. It seems to pretty much just be a dog, except for, well, you know, the glowing eyes and the decrepit body. Ernst finishes dressing and steps out. Oh, hello, Spot. Spot runs past you and over to Ernst, decayed tail wagging, and the wizard pets the creature. I'm sorry I couldn't bring you with me, Spot. The alarm went off, and, well, you know how it is, don't you? He says, rubbing the ears of the creature. So, Miss Fisher, you had something you wanted me to fix for you? Spot,
Yes.
go over and spend some time with Colin. Come with me. Of course, get the object.
Oh, they're in my bag.
All right. So let's see what you've got here. You can
Well,
whisper it to me.
Okay.
The dog wanders over to Sweet, looks at you, and licks at your leg, perhaps recognizing the smell of liquor on you. Yes, and?
Oh.
You said you had something strange.
Yes.
Seems to avoid Ken. He goes over to the elves and the dwarf, sits on its haunches, and wags its tail expectantly. Oh my. Give me a moment here. Why do you need that turned into a glove?
Do you want to see this really neat trick?
Sure. Do any of the elves or the dwarf have a reaction to Spot?
Wait, what was that? I'm sorry.
The undead dog is sitting on its back legs, front paws up and wagging its tail, looking at the three of you.
Cute in an awkward way. I pet it. I want to.
So this trick? Asking me on that one. Go ahead.
Maybe pet it and I don't know. What was the insight roll for, Ken?
I didn't find any evil in the dog.
I'll do
or evil intention. But still a fucking creepy ass dog.
Ah! Don't
kill it.
Like the.
Is it wagging its like bone tail?
Go ahead and pet it. See what happens.
Bone tail.
All right, I'm gonna pet it.
You have the fucking black plague on your hand.
You pet it. It sort of, grumbles as best as it can, making a small whine. Then it sort of cocks its head to the side and makes a sort of strained yip. I have to fix that rug later. Yeah, I can definitely do this for you. I'll be back in a second.
This dog is
More
weird.
like an hour. Give me an hour.
You guys want a short rest?
I guess.
So there's still enough liquor in here if you want to get drunk. Anyone?
The old man
I'm
poses
gonna
no
go
No.
play with the weird dog.
I've got cups.
Well,
Yeah, sure.
I knew I liked you.
I'll take a drink as well. I mean, I see no harm in this old man.
That's fine. Go give Spot some attention. Wonder when he got him the new body.
The new body?
The old one started to crumble. When you inspect the dog, you find out this is indeed a male dog.
Thank you.
Also, that its body is in a pretty early state of decay, mostly preserved, but there are limits to magic. It seems more like this dog is actually currently inhabiting the body of a wolf from the local area.
I've returned.
Hello. Would you like to interact with Spot?
The dog.
Mm-hmm. Or would you like a drink from Call?
Have a drink while I pet the dog.
Mm-hmm. Dog is quite happy with your petting.
Okay.
Dog walks over to the room where Ernst was inside. And anyone currently watching the dog sees it phase through the door.
Oh, great.
What the hell?
Just a dog, man. Just like his master.
When it comes back, it's got a bone in its mouth. Doesn't look like a human's, looks more like a cow's. It goes over and sort of drops it between the two of you.
I pick it up and toss it across the room.
Dog goes after it, indeed. As he does and picks it up, Ernst walks through the door. I'm glad to see you're getting along well with Spot. He ruffles the dog's head as it brings it back over to Anato.
Pat, pat, pat that good boy on the head.
So, here's your axe. Describe the axe, Mina.
So great axes are the kinds with two heads, right?
Mm-hmm. No, not two heads. It's just big, heavy.
Okay.
This is a single-headed axe on one side.
Okay.
Kind of like Gorehell.
Yeah. It's a very, very large, curved, black axe. The metal is dark, non-reflective. The wood, if that's even wood on the handle, is dark and it's got finger dimples at the bottom.
Probably near the top, actually.
Oh,
Closer
near
to
the top? Okay.
Liz, do you even great axe?
Do
I
you?
do not. You have no idea how heavy this thing is to haul around,
I know.
but it's okay.
You should
Alright,
name it
so
that.
who was this glove for?
It's for the elf that can wield axes, so Onato. Consider it a gift for saving my life.
Mr. Fallen Sword, come here, please.
You have to get fitted for something. Yes, it's like a ballroom glove. I requested that.
Let's see. He takes out the glove. It is a hand. The skin of a human hand. There are runes etched into the top of the hand and up along the forearm. Let's see. He looks at your hand, looks at it, and then sizes it so that it fits on your arm. Would you like to see something interesting? Of course, that is if you're not too opposed to having, well, one of these types of gloves.
Why do I need a glove to wield the axe?
Let me show you. He takes off his own and puts his hand into the glove, then, grabs the axe from Mina and puts the gloved hand on where the finger indents were. The edge of the axe flares up and begins glowing a bright orange. Curious enchantment. Wonder, however you killed the person this was bound to.
Bit of luck.
You can feel the heat from the edge of that blade. It is actually almost painful at this distance. He takes his hand off of it and lets the axe sort of dangle to the side, blade facing away. Now I understand the taboo behind human skin being used for this, but this seems like it could be quite useful for you.
Okay. I take the human skin hand, roll it up, put it in my bag. Actually, no, I'm sorry.
You're gonna want to wear that so you can use the axe.
I know, but I mean, like when I'm just chilling, I don't need to be wearing it. So
You never
actually,
know,
before I
though.
do that, I put my axe on my back using the glove in my hand, and then take the glove off, put the glove in my backpack.
The axe head is very hot and slowly cools off on your back.
Alright, I can take the stuff out of my bags now, right?
Yeah. I'll be giving him the weight and all that.
Okay.
Oh, should I leave it there so that you can get the weight?
No, I don't need it.
I
And
thought Shadow was gonna
also
burn himself.
produces a basically a hide plate, not hide jerkin made out of the Urgul's skin.
Okay.
And gives it to you.
Thank you.
You're very lucky that you didn't get infected carving this off the body. Spot, come with me. As he and the dog both move into the other room and then down into the basement.
I want to see if Ernst can further enchant my weapon. Maybe even use one of the dead ghouls to enchant.
I'm gonna let you in on something. The way you enchanted that longbow in the first place is you ate a +2 magic item to do it.
Wait, what?
The ring that she used was a +2 ring of protection.
Which is a very good item.
Wow.
And she used that to enchant his bow?
Mm-hmm. And power a spell of her own.
Okay.
She robbed you, dude.
The +2 ring of protection is a ring you can wear for another +2 AC.
Damn.
Wow. Wow, what a whore.
You'd need an equivalent or greater to if you were to break it and re-enchant something else.
Okay. Damn, what a fucking whore.
Well, now I have this box of salt. Anyone want salt?
Salt that has been around a human hand, yeah.
It'll be alright.
Can I shoot the crate, like the bottom of the crate, for her mocking me and make all the salt spill on her?
I would not suggest taking that risk, but sure.
Ha! Fucking hit that box like a boss.
What box?
I have a relic box full of salt that I was using to preserve that arm to give to you to make a glove.
Damn, I rolled perfect. Jesus fuck.
You critical hit, yeah, that thing exploded
So,
into bits.
yeah, that box explodes and just like sprays all that hand salt onto Liz.
Well, given that I was moving toward the table, you've also sprayed Onato and Landrick with hand salt.
Nope, just you.
No, they're covered in hand salt. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
So, how do you spend the rest of your night?
I want to ask about the clothing that I took off the Outworlder too. Wherever
Okay.
Ernst is.
You can do that by going down and talking to him, but first, Colin. Oh, why don't you like Spot? He's a good boy. Is he a boy right now? I think the body had a penis. Eh.
It's cute. Alright, I need to be right back a second.
What are you prestidigitating? I'd like to know.
And I am drinking.
The salt. Night passes as quickly as it does. Perhaps in a drunken haze, mostly drunken haze. Mina, your discussion with Ernst about the Outworlders' clothing. Do you want that in text or do you want that over here?
Either or, whatever's easier for you.
I'll do it out here.
Uh-huh.
While down there, he looks over the garment and notes how there's various bits of metal woven in with the fabric, and that there's something else in there that he can't quite identify. Asks you if you got it off the same person you got the arm and the axe from.
I did.
Do you mind if I take a small square of this fabric?
Go for it. It might be a little salty though.
That's fine. Takes a square off and stows it away. I honestly don't know. There's obviously some magic behind this thing, but beyond that, I can't even see the runes. Can't see the etchings on it. And don't even know where they'd be, honestly. You might want to talk to someone in Whistlen, or maybe consort with one of the Lich Lords in Uxfan.
Okay, thank you.
This is also where we're going to be ending for the night. We'll pick up back on the road or the next event on the road. Perhaps the night and then the road.
Are we going to do XP tonight?
Yes.
No way. There was a winner?
Really?
Oh shit.
Well, someone's a billionaire now. Congratulations. Well, not
No,
really.
they're not.
They're a millionaire because of taxes.
1.6 billion.
But anyhow, that would be the end of the session tonight. Considering the chance for death was rather high, I'm going to be giving 200.
So we're level 3.
Do I also get experience from that first encounter?
You'll be going up to 3, Ken.
All right.
Also, I'll ask this later in private. It depends on if you want to actually.
You can ask me in private now. It's
I
fine.
needed 500 XP for my next level.
You should have had 300 from hitting the first whatever.
Next level's
Oh,
1200.
I
right?
understand what you mean,
Yeah.
Maury.
He was also he wasn't here when we decided that the yesterday or last week's was
Yeah.
150.
Yeah. So anyhow,
we should all
it's
be at
taken-
650.
No. My question was, you said, I understand now. At first, I thought I needed 600
Yeah.
more experience, but I need a total of 600 experience to level, and
Getting
now I'm
you
at
good
650. Okay. And what is our new XP needed now?
I think Sweet said it.
Pretty sure it's 1200. It
1200.
should just double every time.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
Okay. That makes sense. All right, I'm going to go add some. I want to see this Powerball.
Anyhow, so what was that question? You can ask it in
Uh,
private. I don't.
It is 900, by the way.
900. Okay.
And then it triples after that. Actually, it's 900 to go to level 3.
Then I've made a mistake. But I'm just really trying. How should I put this? I'm trying to accelerate you up to at least 3rd level. I want to see people specialize themselves.
The ticket was sold in Chino Hills, California.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't win that.
So should we set the XP for next level lower, or should we?
Mm,
Oh, an HP.
This table I see says may not be the right table.
Sorry, what was that, Blake?
Table and the thing you gave me says 1200 for 3, but I could be looking at the wrong thing.
No, you're probably looking at the right thing. I've been flubbing some minor rules things, not minor, but some pretty large rules things to let play go faster while we're doing early sessions. Adventure.
I'm back.
Ah, Christ, where's that fucking thing?
Wow, somebody won it?
Oh,
Yep, somebody won the Powerball.
Yeah. Where were you for this conversation, CJ?
I said be right back.
Wait, someone won?
Yeah.
Holy moly, where?
Chino Hills.
You got it?
Chino Hills.
Holy moly. He got it. Chino Hills? Where's that? Where's the freaking news? Where is it?
Anyway, what's going on right now?
It's over.
Oh, it ended?
We're done. We're at level 3, so you gotta sort that shit out.
Yeah, we'll just sort out the experience totals later. I really just wanted to get people to choose their sub specializations.
Damn, sad boys.
Alright, let's see.
Alright, well, I know what I'm going to be doing. Maury, do we do a private session?
I'll probably be doing those over the course of a couple, in the course of the week.
How much EXP are we going to need for the next level?
1200. 1200.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, 1200, and we're at 0?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
No, we're at 650.
And it's 1 hit die per level, right?
Yeah. But I'm letting you roll your HP, but if you don't get above the average, you're getting the average. I don't want people to be sitting at nothing.
Well, I rolled below the average.
Well, it would also be plus your con. What your con put you at.
Wait, what? Oh, I see. It didn't roll that for me, did it?
That's because it's a hit die to heal yourself.
Oh,
I made a mistake.
I made a mistake as well.
What do I roll for that?
It's still
It's one.
One.
Yeah, it's one. It depends on your class, but 1d something plus your con mod. Right,
and
Maury?
it's another. It's always 1d whatever per level, and then a hit die is for recovery. 1d10.
So what
per
was the
each level.
average thing?
You can look at it under Bard and find it from there. For Ken, it's 5 plus con.
Right now we're doing how much health we gain, or?
Yeah,
that
health you
sucks. That's like nothing.
And that's 1d8, right?
It should be in.
So
It
it's
should be the same as
1d5
your hit die.
plus con?
For you, it is. Yeah, it's 1d10. Oh, sorry, 1d8.
Yeah, it should be the same as the hit die for
Plus con. And if people weren't listening, I did say that your roll must be the average or higher.
Wow, we have all got horrible rolls. We're lucky Maury's nice. That's why I want.
But yeah, you don't get to re-roll, CJ.
Okay.
You just get the average if you rolled below.
So look, and your class has a specific average. Mine is 7.
And plus your con mod.
I don't know what my average is. I need to...
It's 7 plus. It's average. No, right? It's just average.
plus your
Or-
con mod.
So it'd be 9 for me.
Wait, what are you, you're a ranger, right, CJ?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
So
right.
you're supposed
it
to roll a
is. Okay.
1d10.
Yeah, you're supposed to be rolling 1d10, CJ.
Oh.
I was talking to Ken with the 1d8.
Okay. No, I've 30 HP.
And your
guys.
average is a 6.
Your
Yep.
average is a 6 anyway, so.
So I rolled a 6 anyway.
Yeah.
Also, Ken has to roll his twice.
Do you have a
Because 2
Constitution
level
mod
ups.
or no, CJ?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Alright, cool. I have 22 health now.
I have 30 HP, guys.
I just want to remind you the amount of damage that wizard took from an Urgul.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean.
So that would be a 7 for your first one, Ken, because you've got a con mod.
What about the first one?
Since
Same
I'm
thing.
bumping you up to 3. So 7 and an 8, so plus 15, you're at 25 max. Huh?
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So that was a fun session.
Oh, hi.
Oh. Hey, Alec.
Hi, Alec.
Hello.
We miss you, man.
Oh, Alec, also, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I lost it. Oh no!
Oh no.
No.
You've been watching a stream or something, Alec?
My
Yeah,
stream.
I was watching CJ's stream.
What'd you think of it? I gotta ask. That's also to everyone else.
I'm
That was
enjoying
fun.
it. Yeah, I'm still
I
enjoying
wish I
it.
could have dropped in mysteriously.
Right? Like poof out of smoke.
So,
But you guys were also traveling in the opposite direction.
what did you think? Like, I'm asking Ken this time. What did you like? What did you not like?
What I liked about it, I like the storytelling RP. It's pretty cool. What I don't like, it's probably the turn order, like during battles and stuff. It's kind of confusing.
I'm gonna get used to Roll20's initiative display and put it up there for everyone to see.
Yeah, we roll initiative at the start of the fight, but I think that specific time, Maury determined it based on our location in relation to the ghouls and stuff like that.
Yep.
But normally what you do is you roll an initiative and everyone in the battle rolls an initiative and that determines who goes before who.
Okay, and also then like leveling up and then like the stats page. I don't know anything. Do I
Yeah.
add that to my
Maury, is there
software?
such thing as a critical initiative?
I mean, technically, a 20 would pretty much just let you go first.
Okay. No like
mean-
bonus damage or anything?
Maybe give you an advantage.
Okay. Reasonable.
So for 3rd level, I gain 1 more spell and my ranger archetype and primeval awareness.
Mm-hmm. What it
I
says
don't
in the
get
book.
jack shit.
Cool.
Except I will once I finish my class spec.
Go over.
Right? I don't think I get anything.
I'm gonna
at
go
level
over
3.
Ken's.
Nope.
Level 2 gives you
Oh, my
key,
rage.
which you can start using.
I can rage 3 times in a day
Okay.
now, guys.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna do a few things on your sheet for you, Ken.
Okay.
I assume long rest, correct, Maury?
Yeah, long rest at this.